Welcome everyone to Season 3 of We're Not Afraid of the Dark. Ben, did you ever think we were going to make it this far?
Well, I mean, there's no one stopping us.
Yeah, luckily our kidneys and liver are still up and kicking right now, right?
That's true. We're working on that right now.
Yeah, it's been a pretty fun ride, and we've got a lot of great feedback from people who say they love the podcast, love what we're doing here. And we're not stopping. We always say this, though, we're not stopping even when we finish the fucking series.
Yeah, I am a little concerned about the name. We're going to have to keep the name, but then we're going to be doing all this old stuff still. So I hope we have a great following by then.
Yeah, I'm not changing the name. I'm not changing the channel, so the podcast
hell
also
no.
stays in. Yeah. Hey, Season 3, we start seeing this kind of shift in how the episodes kind of run. We just lost 2 cast members, by the way, because this episode of The Midnight Rise starts out with Gary, who's dressed like he's at a fucking funeral. He's got like a black shirt on, black blazer.
Straight Johnny Cashed it.
Yeah. He says that they just lost 2. And it was David and Kristen. Did they have a lip or something? Could we all talk about it?
Yeah, I think he knocked her up, and then, like, now they have to, like, they got to figure it out as kids in high school, with a baby on the way.
Yeah, must be rough. I'll do that shit. Yeah, he's like, okay, they're gone. They were in the fucking Midnight Society for God knows too long. They were there for at least 2 years, because we just got done 2 seasons.
Right.
And at this point, Season 3 starts airing in America on January 8th, 1994. And we established the fact this show was running in Canada like late 1991.
Right.
So they're there for quite some time. They're never mentioned again, by the way, in any episode.
Well, I mean, why would you? The actors are paid. There's no sense in bringing them back. They do keep making reference to this, when he's trying to fill the gaps. Now they have room for 2 more.
Yeah, and to fill the plot hole there, she, I think it was Kiki or Better Anna says they're inviting Sam, but they couldn't make it that week. She just needs to prep her story more.
Right.
Like how she's actually putting thought into her fucking story. It's not some of these guys just winging it.
Oh, you mean like this one?
Yeah. Instead, Gary brings in a guy with a bag over his head. He takes it off, and this is the problem I had this episode already, man. He takes off the bag over his head, and they know it's his brother.
Yeah.
I thought these motherfuckers did like hang out outside of school, or don't go to the same school. Yet they
already know it's his brother.
Yeah, well, we had that episode where someone mentions their homeroom teacher, and there were comments on them. It's like, I thought you guys went to different schools and shit.
Right.
So the Midnight Society hang out outside of the Midnight Society? How would they find his brother?
Well, then
they
again,
didn't have Facebook back then.
Then again, there was that one time where they were at Gary's dad's magic shop.
Yeah, that was Kristen.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe they do, but I mean, they shouldn't have. I guess, in the very beginning of season 1, they're like, oh, we're all from different schools. We have different friends. Like, maybe if they hadn't done that, then, like, you wouldn't pick it apart like this, But one of the things I had an issue with was Gary says, I have to bring him. If he's not here, I can't come anymore.
Yeah, I call him that as well.
Your family started the Midnight Society. How can you just not come anymore?
Yeah, I like how this is just now, like, what happened here? Where the parents just like, oh, this guy's old enough to fucking go out. We're going to have sex back at the house while the kids are out there. Because, like, Gary was there, obviously, for years. And why didn't they have this conversation, like, 2 years ago where they could say, oh, you got to take little Tucker. Oh, maybe it was age thing. Maybe they said, oh, it's too young to deal with these evil stories about fucking killer clowns and shit.
Yeah, and fucking leprechauns.
Yeah.
Goddamn leprechauns.
Maybe the parents got a divorce and he had to keep track of his brother at night while his mom worked.
That's another one.
Oh, my fiance Ashley's here. We forgot to introduce her. Sorry, babe.
It's okay, darling.
Yeah, she's playing the couch critic right now. Tucker says they make up ghost stories, but some have been around for so long that maybe, just maybe, they aren't made up. And his story is about a famous ghost that's so popular It just won't die.
Okay. So, Gary was like, okay, Tucker has to tell his story to get initiated in the Nice Society. What the fuck is Kiki, Betty Ann, and Frank going to say? No, you know what? This story was stupid as fuck. He can't come in. And then Gary's like, well, okay. I guess the Midnight Society loses the founders,
Yeah.
He is in here by fucking default.
Yeah, someone owes some of us a favors that day. Oh, and here's the other thing. Before, especially in the first episode where Eric brings in Frank's blindfolded the whole damn time. This time, they're like, oh, Tucker, backs off ahead. We're going to disclose our secrets.
At least Frank could breathe. Maybe that's what Gary was hoping for.
Perhaps. Yeah, we have this Sleepy Hollow tale now.
Yes. Always go, don't shoot for the stars when you're going through initiation. Just barely scrape by and tell a story that people already know. Just change it a little bit.
Yeah, my thing with this one is I don't know when it aired in Canada, but shouldn't this aired like Halloween rather than like in January? This is a straight Halloween. I mean, there's a Halloween dance in the damn story. So
second Halloween dance that we've seen so far.
Hey, they were popular back in the day.
Because the other one was the typewriter.
Hey, Ashley, how are these kids doing now in schools with school dances?
They seem to be a little more controlled now than they were back then. But I know that they're doing them a little younger too. My son, for 4th grade, had his first school dance.
She was going to chaperone it.
I was not. I was just going to not let him go.
No.
God.
So much socialization, right?
Ben vetoed me.
Oh. Did they enjoy it at least?
He did. He had a really good time.
Okay, that's good.
He went as Master Chief, and I was like, how are you going to kiss little girls with a Master Chief mask on? And she's like,
I told him to shut his damn mouth.
Yeah, he ain't kissing no girls. So.
Wait, what's Master Chief?
From Halo.
Oh, okay.
So going into the story, I noticed something pretty much immediately after they introduced the guy, and he's walking down the stairs, and then the girl's carrying the Halloween props, and the football hits it, knocks it over.
Mm-hmm.
When the ex-boyfriend, but Brad, it's always fucking Brad, jock, dick. Anyway, what's his name? Ian.
Yeah, it's just a character. It's always where we just dive in.
Yeah,
this is part of our plot department.
The Ian. What's the girl's name?
Katie.
Okay, so when he's helping Katie pick up all this shit, he pretty much tells Brad, you know what? Yeah, you better be there early because we're going to be setting up and all this other shit. He's establishing dominance, but then not fucking 2 minutes later, Brad's like, I'm going to fuck you up. And he is so timid about it.
Oh, yeah, that's the first scene outside where he goes to help her and introduce himself, right?
Right.
Yeah, because they say he just moved there, he's having trouble making friends. I was like, well, if he changes his fucking outfit, maybe, what the hell was he wearing? It's the short tie that's really thick. And everybody else is dressed like they just came from Nirvana concert.
Yeah, but it was big in the 90s.
That's true.
Yeah, I
remember the flannel shirt stage.
Yeah, I just remember this whole scene here was just a whole flashback to 1993, 1994.
How's that moonshine holding you up over there?
Good. Hey, this guy Ian also, with this kind of semi-grudge look, he looked like he should have been playing in the band that plays the intro to The Adventures of Pete and Pete. How's that? Yeah, he looks just like one of those guys. I think he's the guy who kicks over the kick drum or something like that. And here we go again with them stating the obvious. Yeah, she mentions that there's the Halloween dance that night. Yeah, they're setting up for it. Guy has a hard time saying no. And I think there's a gay joke in there. Did you hear
that? Refresh me what's said. Oh, wait, didn't he? Yeah, he's he asked if he was offering.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Offered to him a dance.
Yeah,
I know that shit wouldn't fly nowadays on TV.
I mean, it's not homophobic.
But it's not politically correct.
Yeah, it's also true. We're not politically correct here.
No, we're not.
Yeah, if anybody heard the Old Man Corcoran episode, that goes into everything. Yeah, at the setup for that what was he doing? Like hanging some shit from the ceiling or something?
He
like
was
that?
hanging those plastic buckets, like that's still around to this day. But like back when we were kids, there was only one color, orange.
Yeah,
it was only orange. Now they're green, purple, black, red, blue. Like, no one paints a jack-o'-lantern blue, or no, I can see like a green one. Okay, they're starting to get into like territory, but like those old ass plastic pumpkin buckets with the open top and those cheap ass plastic handles.
Yeah, you get them at the dollar store or Dollar General for like, I don't know, what, 50 cents a dollar maybe.
So he's hanging them up like, I don't know, like they're the greatest decorations because he's got like 4 of them in a row. Like, goddamn, lights would be better.
It was the 90s. That's all they had.
Hey, do you remember those 80s McDonald's Halloween buckets that were plastic?
Yeah, well, I remember the nugget.
Yeah, I just pulled it up
those
right
are
here.
the ones.
These things.
With the bat wings on top.
Fuck, we still have some of those around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm surprised it lasted that long.
I remember how about those nugget monsters that Mom always puts out for Halloween?
Yeah,
there's got Dracula, that spider, and then Frankenstein.
I stopped eating McDonald's like 7 years ago, but you guys still eat it, right?
No, I stopped probably about the same time.
That's good, yeah.
I hit a weak point when I was working construction. It was the only thing around. I paid the price.
Well, what are the popular like Happy Meal shit right now? I don't
I don't know.
About it. All right.
Probably whatever is big and like, what it's not.
They switch around. I remember a couple years ago they were doing like spy kits for little boys.
Mm-hmm.
I remember here in the past year or so there were like little mini Beanie Babies and things like that. There were some Batman toys.
What about those fucking ones where it was like, oh, it's a chicken nuggets, but then like you can flip some shit around and it's a monster?
I remember those.
Do you remember those?
Yep.
The fries that were like, I don't know, like a mouth would drop out of the bottom.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just wondering also, like, didn't McDonald's used to do a shitload of stuff with movie promotions and stuff?
They did. And
they
they
made
still
video
seem
games.
to do quite a bit with, like, as far as their toys, it seems to match up with, like, whatever kids' movie is out.
Yeah, I mean, especially like Disney movies. I mean, that'd be big. Like, I mean, Pros is like the biggest. I know Disney's have some other ones come out since then. But like I remember that was like the big like merchandise thing.
It doesn't matter.
Ago.
They can't touch the California raisins.
Yeah.
Shit, I still have the Sega. What was it? Global Gladiators. That you're shooting like slimes, and then fucking Ronald is waiting for you at the end of the level.
Oh God!
And you remember like that video game, Bit Kids? You ever play that?
It's the same. It's the same kids.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's Mac and somebody else. Mick and Mac, I think it is.
All right.
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah, this look a little different from the other one. I think they aged a little bit in the Global Gladiators one. Well, back to our regular scheduled programming here. This episode moves kind of quick, though, because we're outside, then we're at decorations.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, when he's hanging out, because Brad took that chair or whatever was stole from underneath him, he's like 2 feet off the fucking ground. Like,
yeah, he could have dropped. He would have been fine.
Yeah, well, it transforms that night. The place is decked out in costumes and that really good, like, early 90s dance music that's always instrumental. And my first thought here was, why are there no black people at this high school? It's like everybody in this episode is white. You spying black people?
To be honest, I wasn't really paying attention to that. But what I did notice is everyone at that dance is dancing like a different style.
Yeah, I noticed
to
that
the
as well.
same song.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that was actually like the real music they played for the actors to groove to, because it could have been anything. I mean, they could have like a Madonna song or Vanilla Ice or some shit.
Right.
Oh, wait, this is 94, so I had to chase for a little bit. Ashley, it has to be the DJ asking this. 1994. We're like a year away from Montel Jordan, but dance hits from 1994. Can you name some?
I can't off the top of my head. I do remember thinking that scene reminded me an awful lot of the like dance scene from Hocus Pocus, like when they had the Halloween party and everything. It was very similar.
All right, so yeah, I just looked this up. Since this episode came out in 94, it was filmed in 1993, maybe 92. So Chevy Love by Robin S., really popular house song. Mr. Vabe by Culture Beat.
I do remember that. I still like that song.
Yeah, see, it's like the 1991, 1993 dance music. I get a little blurry on because it's sporadic. And I don't think I just think early 90s. I don't think like specific years for that period. However, also Shoop by Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
Supermodel by RuPaul. Hip Hop Hooray. Oh, The Sign by Ace of Base. I thought that was 94 for some reason. Come Baby Come by K7. Remember that, Ben?
No.
All right. Well, that could have been what they played there. Yeah. So why the hell was everybody dancing to this style? When some choreographer friends come on the show.
We have choreographed friends?
Yeah, we'll find someone on Instagram.
What?
Any choreographers?
Oh, did you find a little odd that this story, by the way, is taking place in actual Sleepy Hollow, New York. It was filmed in Canada, and the guy playing Ian is actually from New Jersey. The girl playing Katie is Canadian. So I'm wondering, we've seen another actor from a previous episode from New Jersey, someone with the relation was there. But they're both just like pilgrims or colonial Americans.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of odd that they picked the same damn costume, but he just found out about the fucking dance like that night because she mentioned it to him.
Well, I mean, if you're living in Sleepy Hollow,
I could see her coming up with it, but him seems like a stretch.
Yeah, if you're living in Sleepy Hollow, like that's like fucking something safe, you know, like what?
So it's like living in that town of Pennsylvania where they see the groundhog and you just have one of those like 19th century gentleman's outfits.
It's like being it's like living in Salem and being a fucking witch for Halloween. Like it's just like your go-to. You know what I'm saying?
He starts to fit in a little bit by kind of acting dorky. Tucker says he didn't know it, but he was walking into some very dangerous territory.
Oh, it's gonna be a rough one.
What are you drinking over there?
Same thing. You're drinking moonshine at the moment.
Yeah. Ben has this like giant fucking bead of a glass over here. Did you fill the whole damn thing up? What is this?
No, I didn't fill the whole thing up. But when we get to beer, because once I drank the twisted tea, now we're drinking moonshine, and then once we're out of moonshine, going to beer, I will put this glass boot holds about 3 or 4. Christ.
Yeah, I hear that. Oh, you got another beer. Yeah, Ashley's got a beer over there as well. If you don't follow us on Instagram, I highly recommend it. We do record these podcasts weeks in advance, but to keep up to date, our Instagram is being updated nearly daily, if not every day, and that's the best way because that stuff is coming out as soon as we make the content for it. We're back on good terms with Twisted Tea for the moment because they sent us some free shit.
They recognized us.
Adam gets his when Adam when something doesn't go well with Adam, fucking like a hotel room or something, he'll get like 2 or 3 days fucking comped just because the way you complain, I guess.
He's a professional complainer.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a book on it at some point, by the way.
So, with me being ex-military, I don't complain very often because I'm like, you know what, fucking, I've been in way worse. Like I've slept in a sleeping bag outside. I've slept without a sleeping bag near a fucking lake where it was 15 degrees. I'm not going to complain about shit. And I was just like, oh, well, don't worry because tonight and tomorrow is free.
Well, my thing is, I'm around some friends who are nervous. Either they get some food at a restaurant, like the chicken's raw or it's cold or something like that, and they're afraid to say something.
Well, see, hold on. That's like a health. That's a health issue.
I have seen that happen before, though. It happened to a friend of mine in Salisbury while I was over.
When it's a health issue, that's a whole different thing. But when your garnish isn't fucking, fresh, it's a garnish. Fucking whatever.
It's about the presentation, the whole package, though.
All right, Gordon Ramsay.
I mean, it's just like if we were to put out a shit episode of We're Not Afraid of the Dark
we
podcast.
Did. Jake and the Leprechaun.
That's not our fault.
Oh, I guess
the fucking episode was terrible.
That's true.
We're always putting our A+ effort. It's not like we start a podcast. It sounds like shit. It has poor editing, and then we only finish half a story.
I mean, sometimes the episode itself is only half a story.
Yeah, that's true.
But
that's
our
the
editing's
episode.
Wonderful because he's an artist.
He is an artist.
And a producer.
And
a chef.
A chef.
Yeah, many other things. A fight breaks out at this dance, and the other thing I noticed about this scene, actually, wait, now that I think about it, there's no adult characters at all at the school.
There's no chaperones.
There were none.
Yeah, there were no chaperones to break the fight up.
It's barely even a fight. They shove each other twice. Go outside.
Yeah, well, this part I'll laugh at because they go outside. His fists are like in this really opposition. It's like it's almost like a camera horror position where your arms are really close together.
That's like that's the old like Irish boxing way.
Okay,
is they keep them like real up close and all that. But I mean, even the way he's doing it is wrong. Like it's just so.
Well,
so
I don't think that Are You Afraid of the Dark's production actually went all out to hire some like guy who just worked in the latest Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Oh, by the way, I'm on a 90s action kick lately.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Let me hop on that train.
Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Steven Seagal. I'm gonna watch Under Siege soon. Jackie Chan's early stuff before he decided to be a fucking comedian.
Can we watch all the Missing in Actions?
Ooh.
Who's in that one?
It's not Chuck Norris.
Oh, you know what I watched a few months ago?
Is it Chuck Norris? Missing in Action. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Oh shit. This album looks fucking nasty. He's got a machine gun and all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh wow.
Fucking he's Braddock, dude. Dude's a fucking badass. I'll tell you that.
So the movie I watched a few months ago, I watched all three, or actually all four, I think, in a series. I had never seen it. Can you guess the movie?
There's 4 of them.
I believe so. It's 3 or 4.
It's not,
I lost count after a while.
It's not Under Siege because that was kind of in the 90s.
It's an 80s, 90s franchise.
What's it start with?
I can tell you who's in it.
Tell me who's in it.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
And Danny Glover.
Oh, all the Lethal Weapons?
Yeah, I actually didn't like it that much. There are some good scenes, but like I like the story and some stuff, but I've seen some better action films.
How many Beverly Hills Cops were there?
3.
12.
But they're comedies. Like I know Lethal Weapon's like a buddy comedy, but I mean, yeah, it wasn't something I wanted to watch again.
Now I want to listen to that Axel Foley fucking theme song.
Oh, I didn't mention about that with that song No Roots by that girl Alice Erden. Yeah, I'll play that for you soon. So Brad says he doesn't want to fight him, but he's going to do him a favor. And that's when he brings up the tale of Sleepy Hollow, as if Ian has never heard the fucking story before in his life. He says there's a tradition. Like, why the fuck is he listening to this guy? This guy's already proved that he's an asshole. He's hitting our girl who obviously wants nothing to do with him. He's bullying the new kid. What was that, Ashley?
I said he's obsolete at this point.
Yeah. And this is just our stock bully character. Although I did like the fact that this episode had older actors in it. I think it would be a lot more cornier if it had like 10-year-olds in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these kids are like 16, 17,
Meet me
18.
on the blacktop.
Oh, yeah. The tradition is that what I do... So I can't even say this without laughing. Because why the hell does he believe him? The tradition is that when a new guy shows up, he has to be initiated. Yeah, that's Ian. No shit. Says that's the old bridge that's still there through the park and into the woods. Says he has to go there and get the pumpkin, just like they all did. So all of them were new kids. Did they all do this like 9th grade freshmen?
Here's the thing.
Is it like you turn 10 and you got to go down to the bridge? Or
Yeah.
It's obvious that they already fucking put the pumpkin there tonight.
Yeah.
They've already set it up to where like, you know, like, okay, so at the dance, when he saw Katie talking to Brad, what if he never fucking went over there? The pumpkin's still going to be outside.
Yeah.
You know, like, what? How the fuck are they going to, you know, like, oh, hey, by the way, come here. Oh, hey, you're new, so there's this initiation. You know, like, that is way too fucking convenient that, oh, hey, we've already put it out there, so go get it.
They were anticipating a confrontation. But she even told him before he left that he didn't have to, that wasn't like a thing. I don't know. I don't know why he kept playing
But they
along.
already bought the pumpkin and the glow stick.
Well, I mean,
It'll
far be it from me to waste
they'll
a
both
pumpkin
go to
and a
waste,
glow
and you
stick.
have like 3 hours for that glow stick.
Yeah, I mean, was that like a real pumpkin or was it like one of those plastic ones?
That was a real one.
Okay. Yeah, he gets to the old bridge. And it's like he's trying to find a geocache. He finds the pumpkin, the glow sticks in there. He turns around, sees a headless horseman who's ready to fuck shit up. He goes down there and screams, not take his head. And then he finds out it's just a prank. There's pulling his leg, they're acting. But my question is, how the hell did everybody get there so fast? Like,
Right?
Yeah, that's like real quick.
And how many costumes is Brad carrying around today? Because he was what? He was he was a pirate, and now he's the headless horseman. Has fucking like football shoulder pads on to like make himself look bigger. Like, how many costumes is he gonna rock tonight?
You know, maybe what it was people who just love Halloween, so they buy like a new costume for every single party they go to.
It made me think of Karate Kid. Well, just talking about it now, thinking about Karate Kid, who he was the shower for a fucking dance.
That was creative. Do you guys go out last Halloween?
No, we do the parties at the house.
Yeah.
What's the best costume you saw last year?
Ours?
No, they went as
Gomez
Morticia from the Addams Family.
2 years ago, buddy of ours was fucking Quail Man.
That was the best.
Hold on while I Google this.
Do you know who Quail Man is?
Who the hell is
Wait, before you do.
Oh, that's right.
The superhero from Doug.
Yeah, with the belt on his head.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You see, here's my thing with Doug. I loved the show growing up. I seriously watched it every time it was on. However, my memory of that show is gone.
Oh, yeah.
I remember Doug, Patty Mayonnaise, Skeeter. I can't name any other characters. Like, who's the older guy he talks to? It was like his neighbor or something like that? The guy with glasses? Fat? Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Mr. Big Head.
No, that's Rocco's Modern Life.
I know.
Yeah. Because I do remember the episode where like the guy's wallet goes missing. Was that Doug or Rocco's Modern Life?
I'm honestly not sure. I'm kind of with you. I don't remember a lot of the...
I remember the band that he loves. The Beats or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
was that it?
It was a Beatles thing.
Okay.
And who was the bully?
I don't remember. And there was also a little chick who had like... She kind of looked like a radish.
Yeah, and his older sister who's like the beatnik, really artsy girl.
Right,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I just don't remember any of their names. And not many plots either.
But it was definitely one of my favorites when I was a kid.
Mm.
I just apparently didn't retain a whole lot.
I wonder how people knew that guy was Quail Man.
Oh, dude, it was obvious.
He had the big Q on his shirt.
Yeah.
He had the underwear on the outside. Even his belt was up, and like it was perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was by far my favorite that showed up at one of our parties so far.
Hold on. I'm going to find it right now. Oh, boy. So that was 2016. Yep, right here.
All right, let me see this.
Prepare to be amazed.
Oh, yeah. That's authentic. We'll post this picture on our Instagram, by the way. Make sure that happens, Ben.
We better check with him.
Yeah. We'll check with Watson. Oh, yeah. Dude, that's a better one because you can really see his underwear on the outside.
Nice. Katie is pissed off at Brad for obvious reasons. He tries to bring her, but she says she is staying with Ian. She asks him to walk her home. I like how in these shows, by the way, everybody's within walking distance of their school, downtown, everywhere. We don't really see like their parents driving them everywhere and stuff.
I like how the smallest mistake makes up like 5 minutes of the show. Because, like, okay, he walks her home. And then, like, they just about kiss. Parents turn the lights on the front porch. And then he's just like, oh, I forgot my bike at school. Well, apparently, later on in the episode, so did she. She wasn't concerned about it. But then he's like, he gets back to the school. He's like, fuck. My bike key is in the jacket that I gave her when I was walking her home. Well, she shows up, I guess, to get her fucking bike and gives him the key. And then that's when they see the headless horseman and they both take bikes and ride off. So obviously she either stole a bike or she had a bike there.
That's a good analysis, Ben.
Is that what you had in your notes?
No, I before that happened, I had the note there about how they try to kiss, but like comes on, that's like, oh, who the fuck's this guy? Go out my door hole. I've never seen him before.
You don't hear a shotgun in the background. Maybe it's that stud Brad. He's fine. I'll keep the light off for him.
Oh, the love theme playing there in the music is like an Are You Afraid of the Dark reference with the motif. I noticed that as well. It's like the theme song is the Now Love theme. They hear a horse, by the way, when they're walking. They see that ghost. And I like how every single ghost of a guy in Are You Afraid of the Dark is just some guy with like a lot of white makeup on and like the black eyeshadow. Yeah. It's like a Bob Green.
Yes.
Thanks, Ashley. Should give more moonshine.
Oh, damn. Oh.
We make some more.
Some more. That was the last jar of moonshine we had.
We're accepting liquor donations now, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
You send it, we'll drink it.
Ichabod says he's the new schoolmaster, although he's dressed like he's from like 1780s. He disappears in the thin air. Yeah, and that's when they get back to her house. I like that they're just not talking about this ghost at all. What can I see you again?
Yeah, because fucking Ichabod's time is past.
Yeah,
it's Ian's time now.
Yeah, and when she shows back up at that bike rack, I was thinking, like, this is his fucking chance. She came back, she says, and just kiss her. What are you fucking waiting for? I was wondering why. I think she asked if he's nervous or why he's nervous. Oh, wait, that's because he turns around and sees a giant shadow of that headless horseman on the building.
That he's trying to get under that corset, but fucking lights came on.
She doesn't seem that freaked out by that headless horseman guy, by the way. I think she thinks it's Brad again.
Yeah, he thinks it's Brad again.
Okay,
because he's like, I've had it, and he's like, that's why he walks up there, and then all of a sudden, like, this shadow comes through the fucking wall. I
laughed when I saw that, man. That's a very 90s effect. Very glorious. I think that was used in like Are You Afraid of the Dark promo.
Yeah. And yeah, when you said off, when we weren't recording that you thought of Hookman when you saw the
I couldn't help it. It has a pumpkin head on. We used the pumpkin mask for Hookman too. And by the way, anyone who wants to watch me and Ben's film that we made a few years ago, it is on our YouTube account, which is youtube.com/Modulation Studios. Just look up Hookman 2.
It is glorious.
And be gentle. It's meant to be cheesy and a comedy.
Yeah, we got a bunch of negative reviews from these dumbasses on YouTube who don't know what the fuck they're watching.
It's meant to be dumb. Jesus Christ.
And they had we had a fucking $500,000 budget to work with. We made the fucking film for like $5,000 and that included equipment.
Yeah, in Chrisfield, Maryland.
Yeah, and 600 of that was my fucking plane ticket from California to Maryland. Like, give us a goddamn break.
Did he throw a pumpkin at the pumpkin? Or did the headless horseman take the fucking head off and try to throw at him?
He took the pumpkin as, like, I guess, bait.
Okay.
Like, I got your head, but it was the fucking pumpkin with the glow stick in it. Like, clearly.
Oh, yeah, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So he still had it handy.
I guess.
I thought he just left it at the side of the fucking bridge. Why would you take it with you?
He had to take it with him. He had to take it back to prove that, like, I did it.
I thought they all showed up there.
That's also true.
Yeah, they're all there.
The mind boggles on this one.
This should be a pretty simple fucking story, right? It's a story we all know.
Yeah, well, see, when you think Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman, like, you don't think of, like, the story. You think of the fucking Disney cartoon.
Yeah.
At least me. You know, like, that's what you think of. You don't, like, whenever they do shit like this. Like,
I like how Brad shows up again in his, like, Headless Horseman attire.
Yeah.
But they're not freaked out at all for obvious reasons.
Well, doesn't it go after him and, like, scare the fuck out of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his real one.
So, I mean...
Or he says the story changed because they gave Ichabod the wrong way.
No, they gave him the right way.
No. What's the wrong way for them, right?
No.
Oh.
They went the right way the first time.
Okay.
Saw Ichabod Crane. He asked which way to go, and they told him the right way. So then it changed the story up because he got away. And then the Headless Horseman was chasing after him. And then, like, Ichabod's safe. They're not. That's why, I don't want to get ahead, but that's why, like, later on they say what they say.
Well, I also like how the Headless Horseman, like, they start to get away from it, but it comes after him, but can't get to him because of a fence. And I was like, this guy just went through a fucking wall. How's he not be able to go through a fence?
There's a lot of that going on recently. just magical fences, man.
Yeah.
Nothing else around. Fucking fences halts your movement.
Ian says that he can't get them both. He offers to distract, but she does it instead. He runs to the bridge where he finds the pumpkin. Yeah, it was there.
Okay.
He's like, fuck this, and goes after him. He starts running towards the bridge, and that's where we get this other effect that was very 90s. I'm actually going to try to recreate this effect of this Headless Horseman going there, or catching on fire or some shit, After Effects.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ian climbs down from the swamp below and jokes that he thought this place was boring. Ichabod sees them, says they just destroy the Headless Horseman. It says for them to not be out so late and that the woods are haunted. Asks why he came back. He says he lost the way. He's going to try the other way. Yep. So maybe I set things straight.
Yeah.
Says, happy Halloween.
Because he made it to the bridge, the Headless Horseman was chasing after them. So when Ichabod comes back and says, I'm going to go the other way, it's to keep the rotation of Ichabod getting chased by the Headless Horseman so he doesn't come after the kids. That's why the Headless Horseman's back after he just fucking exploded into a fiery, ball.
Yeah. Well, that's what Tucker says. The end. Sorry, but it's virtually... Betty S says excellent. Frank says, just keep about her face. I think Kiki said his version sucked dick, but essentially you'll do.
Yeah, you'll do.
I could tell they didn't like the fucking story.
Well, they have to keep him, or else Gary has to fucking, get a paper route or something. Like, he can't stay out this late.
Yeah.
Because last time, Kristen got knocked up, and we see how that's going on. They're out. 2 seasons, they're done.
Yeah,
Can't have Gary at home playing Mr. Mom.
I didn't recognize the story, by the way, from the description of the title. It wasn't until I started watching that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think the episode was terrible. It was just really dated.
It's really... I mean, this one, it wasn't bad. I'll agree with you there, but it's not original.
Yeah, because
it's Sleepy Hollow with fucking
popular folktale.
Yeah, it's Sleepy Hollow with okay, Ichabod's safe. These kids aren't.
When I got to the outro credits of this, by the way, I saw that this was the Nickelodeon Campfire Productions with that logo that I remember. I don't think I saw it in any other season that I saw online for some reason, but that was one I remember seeing like back in the 90s. Anything on your end, Ashley? Been quiet this episode.
I thought it was an okay episode. I just didn't really think that it belonged. They all seem a little more original than this one, even the bad ones.
I was about to say that. Even the bad ones tried harder.
Like this, It was kind of like a throwaway. It was a given. Like, there's no way they could have not made it okay. It's the Headless Horseman. There's a reason it's been around since, I don't know, forever.
It's season 3, episode 1. They played it safe, just like Tucker did at the Midnight Society. He played it safe, picked something everyone knows, and then he just coasted right on in there.
There you go. That was the theme. Play it safe.
Well, in 2 episodes from now, The Watch of the Woods, it's actually the one we're about to watch here shortly for the live commentary episode. That's going to be Sam's first story. Okay. So we'll get to that part.
I like this one. Or that one.
I haven't seen it yet.
You talking about the next one?
Yeah, I liked it.
Wait, no. He's talking about the Watchers of the Woods or something
You're
like that.
probably thinking of Apartment 214.
Oh, yes.
You're thinking of 214.
Yes,
we
I
watched
am.
that last night.
Yeah, I think I'll watch it.
And guess what?
What's that noise?
I'm gonna be fucked up for 214. And we're recording this like...
Wait, we're doing 3 of these tonight?
We might as well.
Oh, by the way, we're recording this on Super Bowl Sunday. We said fuck the Super Bowl. We're going to record a podcast.
You guys on Facebook
I'll get the commercials later.
Yeah, you guys on Facebook will tell us who wins and save us fucking an hour watching it.
Here's the thing, I could just
try 6.
It's like a book. All you have to do is just read Facebook or Twitter, and it'll say, "Oh yeah, that guy's
Cliff
running."
Notes.
Yeah. I would tell you the whole fucking thing.
When's it starting?
I don't know.
Sometime.
Because if it's starting as we speak right now,
can't you tell we're big sports fans?
Well, here's my biggest problem with football. Like, me and Ben played, what was that, Jim Madden, like 2004 or something like that a few years ago?
Yeah, we bought it for like 20 cents.
Yeah, the sports game is always go out of date like the next year, and we played the college one, and I like playing the game. And like I remember playing flag football when we were kids and having fun. I just hate NFL broadcasting because you go to a commercial break like every fucking 2 minutes. And I don't like those really obnoxious football fans. They like scream and get mad and shit. I've heard people like screaming, like yell at people at bars and shit. It's like, what is this?
It's all commercialized and everybody takes it too seriously.
See, on my Facebook right now, people are already predicting. They're saying, all right, my prediction: Eagles up 21 going into the fourth, and it's going to end 28-21 Patriots.
The Patriots are going to win. The Patriots always win. It's whatever.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for listening. Please check us out on Instagram at instagram.com/werenotafraidofthedark. No apostrophe there. Same with Facebook. No apostrophe. We're not afraid of the dark. If you have any questions or comments, modulationstudios@gmail.com. We
Especially
love
comments. Holy shit. Instagram. Start commenting.
Talk to us. We like you.
Yeah. We love that you guys like our stuff, but we would definitely love to hear more comments because we'll get like, as of right now, we'll get 3 or 4 on a thing, but
that's pretty good for Instagram, I think.
I want so many more.
We can do better.
Oh, here's the other thing. We do have We're Not Afraid of Dark stickers. They are free. That is going to change season 4 because I'm sick of losing money on this fucking shit. So if you guys want a We're Not Afraid of Dark sticker, all you have to do is either comment on one of our posts saying you want a sticker. We'll send you a private message and get your address and everything, or send us an email again, modulationstudios@gmail.com. Say you want a sticker, provide your mailing address, and you'll have it within a few days. Thanks again for listening.
Bye.
Give us your name when you message us. Like we've gotten a couple where like, okay, they give us our address, but then like you go to their Instagram and it's some wonky name where their first and last name are not on it. So we can't really mail it to like, like Doug fan 420,
I think we'll go through that.
I mean, we can.
Plus, Kayla, my girlfriend, is the one in charge of mailing these stickers out, so she'll take care of that issue. Our outro song this season is the track from the Are You Afraid of the Dark music video that Zach Baby TV put on YouTube. That's ZAKBABY TV. I recommend you check it out. The link is in the show notes. This will be airing as a segment throughout the entire season 3. However, here it is in full. Please enjoy it. And remember, new episodes every single Tuesday.
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you afraid?